Brap, brap.
You son of a bitch.
Sorry.
Hi again, guys. We are 3.5 geeks. Well, 3 geeks, because, again, our half a geek isn't here. And this is our second video. Tonight, we're going to be talking about video games. In particular, Metal Gear Solid 5.
And Fallout 4.
What are we starting with?
Should we go with Fallout 4 for now? Since it's kind of one of the most talked about games going at the moment.
Right then, so Fallout 4. Thoughts?
I want it now.
Apart from that. Okay, did you order your Pip-Boy edition?
No.
You son of a bitch!
Why? Why? Because you're getting one and I'll play with that one.
You ain't touching my Pip-Boy, motherfucker.
For anybody who don't know what this sounds really bad.
A Pip-Boy is my penis. No.
That's why it's called a pip.
I'm a bit disappointed that it's made for iPhone, isn't it?
Yes.
Which is kind of annoying. And I've got the biggest possible phone ever, Galaxy Note. So,
Well, there is bigger. It's called the Galaxy Mega.
I am so much of a geek that I am going to buy an iPhone just for my Pip-Boy.
You're gonna buy an iPhone 3G.
Yes, probably.
That probably won't run the program.
Suitable only with iOS 12 or something. The latest
ISO 7.
No, I'm going
to
to steal Riggs. I tell you,
I won't bother. This fucking thing's on its way out.
Well, it's Apple.
That's the only problem. I had that problem with my. We're diverting into.
We are.
It is nearly 4 years old. It's not done bad.
Yeah, I know, but I had one for nearly 2 years and it just kept dying and dying, and the battery got weaker.
I always say the same thing with Apple products. Once you get them up and running, they're absolutely amazing to use. So I find them so user friendly. Getting them up and running is like a nightmare. Every single one I've had problems with.
Yeah. Right, back to Fallout 4.
Yeah.
A Pip-Boy, for people who don't know or don't care to know.
It's
It's basically Fallout's version of a smartphone.
Yeah, that attaches to the wrist, does all biomatrix to...
What's the bio mean?
It means it takes all samples from body temperature and all that sort of thing.
It's magic.
Yes.
It's like Harry Potter's wand.
Yeah.
And it's able to do all stats for the character and...
Yeah, and basically to sum up the footage we've seen of Fallout 4... Oh my god.
Yeah.
My inner geek has got a boner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah, it's going to be the Skyrim of the time.
Funnily enough, I've heard people slating it, saying it doesn't look very good. It doesn't look pretty.
That's never been the thing with Bethesda. It's not about the graphics. It's not about the high end. It's got to look the best ever.
But did they watch the same video as me? It looked fucking amazing.
Yeah, it looks.
I don't know what they were on about.
When you compare it to games that are graphic driven, it doesn't look as good. That I can agree with.
One of the best games ever made has got terrible graphics.
Yeah,
That's Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft.
So, Death Claws.
Oh, yes, I'm looking forward to that.
Death Claws look bigger.
There is one thing I've got to bring up. The level cap. It's going to be infinite.
Supposedly, yeah.
I want to be at the point where, unless I'm wearing that power armour, I want to be scared shitless of Death Claws.
I imagine we will be. Although I do like that power armour is actual power armour now.
Yeah, it's not just another suit or armour.
You unscrew it and walk into it and it's full on
Iron
power
Man.
armour. Yeah.
It is Iron
With
Man.
a jetpack. I mean, how good is that? And you can call in vertibirds.
Yeah.
Which looks awesome.
Vertibirds are the game's equivalent of a VTOL helicopter or jet. Vertical takeoff. It has things on end of its wings that turn so it can fly, hover or fly.
It's an aeroplane.
It's magic.
Yeah. And basically unlimited weapon customization.
Unlimited, maybe not. A lot.
Well, it
yes.
looks like it.
I have something important to say.
What's that?
You do.
I thought it looked good.
It did look good. It really does look good. I really hope they sort out the goddamn bugs this time. I mean,
Yes.
I've just played through New Vegas again, and I think there must have been at least 5 corrupted save files.
Yeah, but to be fair, I think you got to look at the size of a game.
Yeah.
When,
I know, but
I know it's
you-
frustrating and everything when you've invested loads of time, but you
And
look
money.
at the content and everything,
Yeah.
and the amount of space you saw. Like, of course, it's you're doing well.
The bug in particular
yeah.
I'm talking about, though, is if you rely on autosave, which most people do, you will play it, it will crash, corrupt your save file, you've got to start from the beginning, you lose everything.
That's their fault for
It's-
being lazy with autosave.
It's a game-breaking bug, that's what I'm talking about. You know,
Also-
I don't mind graphical glitches and things,
Yeah.
it doesn't bother me.
There is one thing I do hope they get sorted out for this one.
Wetsuits.
Yes. No. Invisible walls.
Invisible walls.
Yes.
Didn't they make... I imagine now that, yeah, there were invisible walls. Yeah.
There was shit tons of invisible walls. I'm trying to get over to this. Take the shortcut, straight, direct route, invisible wall, because it wants me to go this road instead. And it's like,
But again, I suppose, how big do you make a game?
yeah, but
You make an entire area that's just surrounded by mountains, so you can't get out.
it does that, but
Imagine, didn't they, in the first game, they made it was radiation, so you couldn't pass certain points.
in which Fallout,
Fallout 3, sorry.
I can't remember.
If I recall, there was an area you could keep walking and then the radiation just spikes, so if you keep going, you die.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What I would like to see, funnily enough, would be character customization to the point where you could play as a ghoul or a super mutant. I mean,
It'd be nice, but
we're not going to get it, but it would be kind of cool.
no, we could get it because they are making mod content for the consoles as well.
Yeah?
Yeah, where they can modify the game code and put it. I remember hearing about that during the Xbox thing. They said it would come to Xbox, but they can also do it for the PS4.
No, what I mean is, take Skyrim, for example, you can play as a different race.
Yeah.
You know, sort of made into the game, so you choose your race.
Yeah.
But
Well,
again, I suppose it alters too
It would
much of
alter
game.
the story.
Yeah.
You're a human. You're either black, white, Caucasian, African American.
You covered that in black and white. You're black and white, Caucasian, African.
Black and white, a white African American, albino.
Oh, we're cutting that bit out.
Why? But yeah,
Reasons.
there is a dog.
Oh yes.
We have a
Yes,
dog.
I am excited for the dog because I'm not allowed a dog at the moment, so it's like
He lives with his mummy.
you're cutting that fucker out.
Okay.
No, I've been.
His mother lives with him. Carry on. You're not allowed a dog at home.
I was smart. I found a woman who would look after me who wasn't my mother.
I do, but yeah. Where was that? Yeah,
Dogs.
Dog meat has been the staple of the Fallout.
Dog meat is the name of the dog in Fallout 3. He doesn't actually eat dog food.
Yeah, dog meat has been in since Fallout 1. Is the staple of the story, based on Mad Max's whatever breed of dog that is. I think it was like a dingo cross. Something.
From Mad Max to Road Warrior.
Yeah,
Love that film.
I know. It was always my favourite as a kid.
Although it does freak me out seeing grown men running around in chaps, but you know, and arseless leather trousers.
Yeah, they're chaps.
Gives me ideas.
Yeah.
But yeah, the dog, the functionality of what you can do with it is gonna change the way
Hang
you
on, where's this
play.
going?
What you can do with this dog.
Well, since you can now romance what's the word? Companions in the game now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And when they did put that romancing of when Bethesda did put that picture up of it on about romancing characters, they put a picture of the dog and the bloke. It's like, could you have picked a worst fucking picture ever?
Well, this is, apocalyptic times. Men do strange things.
Yeah, but still the dog.
Yeah.
Why not a ghoul?
I wonder if it's going to kick up
There
the
was that dominatrix woman in.
controversy train again. You know, like what they did with Mass Effect.
Oh, because the sex scenes.
Yeah. Did you ever see the Fox News
No.
part? if you've played the game, you have played the first one.
I played the first one. Yeah.
It's the most hilarious thing. They've got, I'm pretty sure there's a news reporter, there's the news anchor, and then a psychologist, and then a guy who worked on the game. And this news anchor and the psychologist are just ripping into this guy, saying he's basically tearing apart the fabric of society by putting sex scenes in. So, like saying, you can just wander up to a woman and have sex with you. He's like, no, that's not what you can do. And
No, you actually have to romance them.
He's just jelly because he has to pay for it in real life.
Well, you were a woman, this psychologist. And
She's just jelly.
She was sort of like saying, it were proper like...
She can't get no cock.
I think the thing was, it was how patronising they were towards the bloke. It was kind of like, he's a game geek. Making women to women.
Well,
and it's sort of like, no, this guy really should have said, they could have solved the argument in like 1 second. All that says, you can play as a woman and romance a male.
You can play as a male and romance another male, can't you?
Yeah.
That were in later ones.
For like Mass Effect 3.
In the first one, it were, if you played as a male, you could romance Ashley or Liara, and if you played as a female, you could romance
Ashley or
Caden or Liara.
I was like Saints Row 3. They sort of did a parody of it. You could romance the entire crew. It was so funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, character romances in Fallout.
Yeah.
And you want them to have sex with ghouls instead of dogs, basically. Which sounds fair.
Yeah. It's better than a fucking dog.
No, it's better than fucking the dog.
We'll go with that, yes.
Yes.
But yeah. It's not necessary, but it's just a feature that they thought.
I imagine it was a joke more than anything.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
One man and his dog.
But yeah, really looking forward to it.
Yeah, well, the more customisable outfits, the armours and that looks interesting. I've noticed that you're not limited to just head, top...
Shoulders, knees and toes.
No.
Knees and toes.
Head, top...
Shoulders, knees and toes.
Okay.
Go on, sorry.
Head, top and...
Shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes. I won't do it again, I promise. I swear to God I won't do it again.
Swear on you... No.
I swear.
I ruined the chance there, didn't I?
I swear.
By the moon and sun.
Careful, we'll get flagged.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's an original piece.
This is the way we sing it. Sorry, carry on.
Armour, you're not limited to just...
I won't do it.
Head, shoulder, trousers and...
Knees and toes.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I didn't do it.
So eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes.
So you're not limited with your apparel.
Yes, well...
Shoulders, knees.
Right, I didn't realise that. I hadn't seen the
from
clothing customisation.
You're not limited. You can now change, like...
Everything.
arm parts.
Yeah.
You can put, like... This is just from what I'm seeing, but there's also looks like...
Can you change your head?
You can change the helmet or hat.
What about your shoulders?
Dude, I
as well as your knees and toes.
Well, being able to customise stuff is always a win-win for me in gaming. I love it. And now you get to build your own base.
Yes.
Which is something that I'm really looking forward to.
It's not the first time it's been done. The modding community is actually...
we don't want to get into the whole PC modding master race.
Yes, I know, but...
Freaks.
That's where they got the... I think that's
I'm out.
Yes, because you're a Mac user.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I don't want to get pissed these people off.
Yes, but...
They can get into your bank account.
Damn right. They don't know my real name.
Yeah. Either way, a lot of the mods...
You don't think they can hack a YouTube account?
Not mine. I'm a magician.
I'm a wizard.
Yeah, but with the amount of viewers we get, it really won't matter.
Hey, if anyone's got any taste...
One day, maybe.
You gotta admit we're funny.
I am. I'm dragging you
not
too
intentionally funny, but we are funny.
Yeah.
I'm
going to say a lot of the content that's now in Fallout has come from the modding community. Like there was a mod that you could actually build your own.
If the creators of Fallout ever listen to this, they'll be like, "Fuck you!"
I know.
We come up with that shit.
Maybe they did, but you can't deny that the modders have actually created this before then.
I don't give these people any more credit.
I don't know, because every time you say modders, I keep thinking of people who used to ride scooters.
Mods and rockers.
Mods and rockers,
I was just thinking a lot of people turned up
Sat in front of PCs.
yeah, turned up at Microsoft all on the scooters and leather jackets.
Well, it's about. It's like
brushing their hair.
Yeah.
when they greasers.
Oh, I don't know.
Do. No, we'll not go there. No, it's kind of like the whole swag thing. Back in our day, it meant
Swag?
Yeah, swag.
Or swag?
Exactly. What is swag?
Money,
Nowadays,
innit? What a robber has.
yeah, that a swag bag. But nowadays, it means something cool.
Okay.
Yeah, my niece says it a lot, and it's like you've got swag.
I
so
suddenly feel very old.
I was going to say, to be fair, it weren't until I started watching Vines and everything, I realised that the whole whip thing was now a trend.
Whip.
Yeah, there's a song that's called, I think I'm pretty sure it's called Watch Me Whip, but everybody's going like that. Or like, what? Are they?
What's whip?
It's a song.
It's about a car. It's
Just
your car.
It's a dance. It's a Watch Me Whip, Watch Me Day Day. Like that.
Where have I been?
It's like I was saying earlier, shit's not made for us anymore.
I know.
I know we're not
I
15
don't
years
like
old
you.
anymore.
I don't like you.
I miss the 90s.
I don't.
No, the 80s, the 80s.
We weren't the 80s.
85, we
Yes,
all
but-
the stuff we saw on TV was from the 80s, so...
Yeah, but we were mainly raised in the 90s.
I had this.
That's when society went downhill.
I had this question when I was planning out trying to plan out my first video. I thought for me, like first review, I'd do Terminator,
Yeah.
and I'd say that I've got quite a nostalgia spot for it because I used to watch it when I was a kid. And Nicky were like, you used to watch the Terminator when you were a kid, because I don't know if you can remember, the first one was actually 18 back in the day.
Yeah.
It's been reclassified now as a 15. Over here.
That was kind of like me and RoboCop. I was watching it at 5 years old and it was like, this is fucking amazing.
So that was part of my day off school.
Yeah.
Routine was watch the Terminator
Or Aliens.
and then I was saying to Nicky, I have no idea what kind of mentality my parents had about what kind of film I could watch, because I could watch Terminator, Predator, loads of different kind of scary films and all that, but I couldn't watch Predator 2.
That one had ball sacks in it, that's why.
Fair enough.
I was,
I don't think
funnily
that-
enough...
No, but I could see films with nudity. I could watch films with nudity. And I think it was just because there was a hell of a lot of swearing in the second
Yeah.
one. So
It's
you
weird.
could watch tits and fanny and bollocks, but no swearing.
Yeah, but look at the gaming industry nowadays. Games when we were... The 18 games when we were kids, yeah, you got a blood splatter on screen. That was it. Nowadays,
but-
it's like you get the full movie experience and...
I agree. It was only literally a couple of days ago that a friend on the group, Jason, we were commenting on it. You put a poster up for
Yeah.
it remake that was being done.
And like, I watched that as a kid.
Yeah, I was saying here.
And it scared me
I was
for
probably.
life.
He said I was probably only 11.
Say if you watch it as a kid, it probably scares you. If you watch it
Yeah.
now, you're thinking, my God.
Yeah, that movie.
It scares you because it's so awful.
That's right. Yeah, as soon as you realise who it is that's playing the clown, that's it.
Yeah.
But I was raised on horror films.
Yes.
My mother didn't give a shit. And look how I turned out. Says it all, doesn't it? But, there are differences, like you say. Game-wise, there's a big difference between, the original
80s.
GTA and GTA 5, where you're torturing people, pulling their teeth out,
Yeah.
You could thank Sub-Zero for rating system, can't you?
That's it, yeah.
The first ever game rating system was brought into effect because of Sub-Zero's fatality in Mortal Kombat
ripping
1.
skull off.
Still my
Spine.
favourite. Still my favourite character in Mortal Kombat.
Nah, Scorpion.
And speaking of...
I prefer Sub-Zero because he was cool. I'll leave. Sorry, I'll get a go.
yeah. Speaking of gore and gory games, should we move on to Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain? Because there looks like being a lot of blood in that game.
Bloody hell.
I know. It's a bloody mess. Yes, that I am looking forward to. But, before we talk about actual games, should we talk about the Konami, Kojima...
Or just Konami in general.
Well,
I
arguments, should we say?
I just want to say something before I forget.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like the Metal Gear Solid games have always been weird.
Oh yeah.
So why is it that the game where they come out up front and say this is going to be the most realistic one seems to be the weirdest one they've ever done?
Yes, yeah. The Fulton Recovery, you can upgrade and turn it into a wormhole.
And Snake's got something sticking out of his head.
And you can fire your prosthetic hand off as a missile.
Oh, like Baymax in Big Hero 6.
Rocket punch!
But, it's Metal Gear Solid. It's weird.
All it needs now is the basic Gundam sounds, just through it like...
You can still enjoy it. But yeah, Konami and Kojima. Obviously, Silent Hills has been cancelled. I have heard rumours that this has all been a ruse, but for what end, I don't know.
Yeah, but when you hear Silent Hill's been cancelled and then you see a pachinko machine being made...
Which is basically a fruit machine, yeah.
It's a non-payout pinball type game.
It's a cheap-ass
coin-operated... It's a very big thing in Japan.
I know,
it's not a console game.
No,
our audience isn't Japanese, so I'm trying to explain what it is. It's basically a fruit machine with Silent Hill written on it.
Yeah, and it plays like a little game inside of it.
Yeah, but it's not a game, is it?
It's like they cancelled another Castlevania for a pachinko machine because Konami want to focus more on mobile and arcades.
Which is absolutely ridiculous.
Exactly.
I've got nothing against mobile gaming, but it's shit. No.
The only good thing mobile gaming is good for is emulation of older games.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I do play a couple of mobile games, but I don't think they compare to what I would consider to be real video games. Or big budget video games.
Have you never tried to follow the story in Angry Birds? It's really deep.
It's quite dark, I know, yeah. But
the hero comes out at the end, a better man. A better bird.
Either way, whatever happens, enjoy Metal Gear Solid 5 because it's possibly the last one we're going to get. But it does look fantastic, you've got to admit.
Yeah.
The graphics
look
stunning.
Amazing.
I was concerned that we haven't seen many maps. They say it's open world, but...
How open?
Yeah, if we're only getting a couple of maps that are open, it's not such a big deal. But
unless it depends how big these worlds are.
Even so, if you've only got a couple of maps, story-wise, it can't be particularly long, which I was concerned about. But
this is Metal Gear. They had a 4-hour story with 5 minutes gameplay.
I'd say that's how they've always been like, isn't it? Though?
Yeah.
But remember
it goes on for 15 hours. Yeah, you can pretty much put the pad down for 13 and a half hours of those hours.
Yeah. But remember that Konami, with the way they're going on just lately, they will be having to pay Kiefer Sutherland per word he says. So, he might not use him so much. I don't know.
I still don't get that. I've got no against Kiefer Sutherland and everything, but it's
maybe it was Konami's decision and not Kojima's. It's the only thing I can think.
I'm going to put it down to this. I've said this from beginning and to...
Les enfants terribles.
Yes.
Yeah, but you've seen...
Solid Snake and Liquid Snake will be in the game.
Yeah, but the kids.
They are kids, yes.
You're not going to have this kid come out and go...
We also know that... we both know that Snake's aging has been increased.
It's true, but maybe there was a plan for a sequel. But from what David Hayter said, who was the voice of Solid Snake, they never contacted him. There was nothing.
Yeah, but then he put out on Twitter, "I've got to get my voice ready."
Yeah, but he's a voice actor. Don't necessarily mean for Metal Gear Solid.
But
that's true.
Of all things, he could have said, "Why then to put it out after he's been told we've been told he's not doing it?"
With it being a game that's made by Hideo Kojima, you don't know what to expect.
No,
anything.
Every fan theory, any great headcanon.
You'll watch it right till the very end credit just to see if suddenly. Oh, go on, where is he? Where is he?
Yeah, that's it. And let's face it, usually there's an end credit telephone call or something, right at the end, and it'll be some big reveal. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah.
Or it'll just cut to a clip of David Hayter going, "I told you I weren't in it."
Yeah.
Peace out, bitches.
But as far as the maps go, the size of the maps and everything, I was pleasantly surprised when I watched a video from Gamescom that Mother Base, you can make it that big that you have to travel by helicopter to different parts of it, which is kind of badass,
Speaking of the Gamescom,
yes,
all the PT stuff in it.
There are a lot of logos with the letters PT all over that video from Gamescom.
Yeah.
Which is, again, are we reading too much into it?
I'd say it could be the fact that the footage they were showing was a playable tease.
There is that.
Yeah. But it sounds like you're not looking deep enough into a Kojima.
Or maybe we're looking too deep.
It's Kojima.
It is Kojima. This is a guy that dressed up Kiefer Sutherland in, like, a head bandage and changed his voice when they were revealing, from Moby Dick Studios, if you remember.
Yeah.
Before they announced it was actually Metal Gear Solid 5.
I mean, what did Hideo Kojima change his name to in that?
Joakim something. Yeah.
Joakim.
Kojima just...
Yes, maybe for a fucking opinion and you gang up on me, you bastard.
What?
This is
bitch,
bullying.
But are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, definitely.
Are you going to be buying it on release day?
Yeah, of course. It's Metal Gear Solid.
Are you going to be pre-ordering for the Day 1 edition? Which, to be quite honest, I haven't really seen anything special with it. A couple of extra guns.
There's only thing I'm really bothered about is that PS4.
Oh, the actual console?
Yeah, that they've...
You've got a white PS4, though. That's badass.
No. Maybe so. It's different from being black.
But yeah, basically the actual console is just red with like a gold stripe.
So Iron Man edition.
Actually, yeah, I never thought about that. Yeah.
See, to be fair, my favourite... They've never topped Metal Gear Solid 3 for me.
That was my favourite. Oh, no, sorry. Tell a lie, they did. And I'm not into handheld gaming, but Peace Walker. Did you ever play that one?
I played a bit on it.
Amazing.
Hands on weird long.
I'm going to say, I've still got it waiting on my... It never finished downloading.
Did you never get the download?
Yeah, I downloaded it, but it kept corrupting every time, so it's like, I've got it, but I've never played it.
It's a brilliant game. The graphics are piss poor because it's a portable game, but it was...
It's PSP.
They brought in customisation, amazing story. The story was told through, like...
comic scenes.
So, it was brilliant. Everything about it was brilliant.
If you're trying to understand if you don't know what we're on about, if you've seen Metal Gear Solid 1's front cover, think that sort of art style.
Yeah, sort of... Anime style, yeah.
Let's be honest, at the end of the day, it is an anime.
It's based on an anime,
It's a lot based with a lot of Western influence.
Yeah, it's Westernized, which is, I'm not a fan of anime. We've just talked about it not long ago, and... But
to be fair,
those games are
the third
incredible.
one gave you this. I can just go, what a thrill.
Yeah.
Darkness inside.
Yes, you climb all the...
Snake Eater!
And we've all done it. We've all climbed up the bloody ladder.
Oh, that ladder was
dived
incredible.
off.
That was brilliant. Who thought that up? Climbing up a ladder and then the theme tune plays quietly in the background.
Hideo Kojima.
Well, Hideo Kojima
is a genius.
is a genii.
We all know he is.
He is. And I really hope that all this stuff is a ruse because the guy comes up with some weird things, but the things he gets right are fantastic.
Sells.
They are, the guy is good.
Yeah. I mean, look at Metal Gear Solid. How many did that sell on the PlayStation 1 alone?
I haven't got a clue, but I know it was a lot.
Yeah. To the fact that
I still play it this day,
Yeah.
To be fair, you know it's a good game when it gets remade.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
Because there's not a lot of games that get remade.
Sonic 1 isn't that good, though. So how come we've got, 50,000 remakes of it?
Future podcast, Resident Evil 0 is coming out soon.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we should podcast that.
Have you seen... Did you look at that HD... Or did you send me the link? That HD remake of Resident Evil 2?
Oh, yeah, the fan remake.
Yeah.
That looked good. That did look good. Yeah. I love the how dark it was and lighting was bad. Yeah, a lot of fun. But back to Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, sorry.
I do wish that I'd get remade again first.
You mean a full remake, not
Yeah.
a HD remaster?
I don't. There's nothing wrong with it for it to warrant another remake for me.
It'd be nice to have it.
The original one was all blocks and stuff, kind of worse graphics than Minecraft, but
Yeah, but bring it into the 2015.
Yeah.
Imagine Metal Gear Solid 1 with Metal Gear Solid 5 graphics.
what I would love is for every old school game to be re-released on current platforms. So we haven't got to have an array of different machines, you know. I mean, I can't tell how many times I've paid for Sonic 2.
Yeah.
I've paid for it on every console I've owned, you know. It should be something that you can download, and that's it. It's yours, you know.
And this is where I'm going to keep saying emulation.
Don't say something illegal on the internet.
It's not illegal.
Yes, it is.
The downloading of the games is illegal. The emulation's open source.
Yes, but why would you have an emulator if you haven't got any games to play on it?
But if you own the games, you can.
You can't. Nintendo did a statement. You can't. Even a lot of people think that even if you own the game. If you own the game, you can download the software.
Can't you copy a
ROMs.
CD if you own it?
You cannot do it. Copyright, my friend. So
You've just been lawyered.
Right, lock me up because I've got nothing but emulators everywhere.
But to have all your different games on, you know, you have 100 different machines, it really is annoying. And I think in this day and age, you know, you should be able to have a cloud storage for stuff, you know, not have to keep.
Well, that's what the new streaming services are going to be supposed to be, aren't they?
I hope so, yeah.
Like PlayStation Now, that's going to be so you can stream old games.
It would be nice, yeah. But it's going to be difficult. Do you trust...
It will take time.
It's more the trust than anything.
How so?
Do you trust, like, is the internet nowadays good enough to have cloud?
Spend all day watching Netflix.
I'm going to say,
Yeah,
problem.
All you need is a 2 gigabyte or 2 megabyte?
2 gigabit speed connection,
Yeah.
Minimum.
Yeah, minimum.
You're talking about streaming a HD game that's a big...
Yeah.
Yeah. I understand. I honestly don't know. I'm not...
I don't think the world's ready for that kind of heavy...
I mean, it's still in beta, isn't it? It's not released yet, but that, you know, they are hoping.
I don't even think it's in alpha yet.
I thought it were all available in Japan and stuff like that, to be honest.
It could be, I'm not sure.
Don't get me
I'm not
wrong.
up on it.
It may work, but...
I think at the minute it's older games.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you could put the older games, like everything from Spectrum to about N64.
I think they've got PlayStation 1 games streaming, I believe.
N64 is beyond the one.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I had that argument a lot at school.
What?
Everybody, every fucker else bought a PlayStation. I went for the N64. So
Me?
PlayStation's only 32-bit, N64 64.
Fuck you both. I went for a Sega Saturn.
I had a Sega Saturn, so I can't say nothing.
There was a loser in that situation.
But we did have the better games, did we not?
Yes, just not many of them.
Yeah.
I love playing 64.
I love my Sega Saturn.
Yeah. I mean, I used to go around to my friends, play 64 with them. And it's like, I'll come home and play something. It's like, these games are better. They're more fun.
Well, for the GoldenEye?
Sonic R, bitches.
Ooh, tank control racing.
Hey, that was a good game. You had to have a knack to
Wait a minute,
finish it.
Carol, more fun than Legend of Zelda or Ocarina of Time? Oh yeah.
More fun than Street Fighter the movie. I'll take Saturn.
What was the title of that game? Street Fighter, the movie, the game?
I believe so.
A movie based on a game, based on a movie in a game.
It was a good game.
No, it wasn't.
Oh shit!
Okay, it was a good game to me because I only owned that and Sonic R. I didn't have much to compare it to. Anyway, guys, so yeah, we like Sonic R, and apparently I'm the only one that likes Street Fighter the movie, the game, or whatever it was called.
Oh yeah, well,
Street Fighter
I remember,
the movie,
I
the
remember
game.
where I was now.
The movie, the game. The movie, the game.
The movie on the Sega Saturn.
But it was also on the PlayStation.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Sonic R.
Yeah, me too, but it hasn't aged well, like I said.
It hasn't.
Nor the controls. But the music, that I will
The
admit...
music is great, but...
No, the music is... It wasn't great. It's bad Euro pop.
It was cheesy. The game was clunky, but it was clunky to the point where you couldn't just pick it up and play it. You had to have a knack, and I like that.
Yeah.
I like that it was hard.
It's a shame you could finish the game in less than half an hour, though. 100% it.
Maybe you could.
Yeah, I did get a little carried away when I played that game.
But anyway, back to topic. We were talking about Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah.
You can use your Fulton recovery system on a sheep.
Take it back to my
The
base.
sick fellow's eyes just lit up.
They really did, yeah. And his trousers have got a lot tighter.
Why is table lifting?
So, are we all agreed we are all going to buy it on the release day?
Yeah. I'll buy it on release day. Not be able to play it for about 2 months.
What about Fallout?
Don't
Oh,
get
God,
that.
yeah.
Release day?
Yeah.
I've
And
already
then not be able
pre-ordered.
to play it for 2 months for updates.
I've got the order 1886 still in its shrink wrap.
I've got me Fallout Boy, Pip-Boy edition ordered. I'm waiting on my bobblehead and everything to come through. I'm ready and waiting.
I decided to buy the order 1886 and Dying Light a week before Addison was born.
Yeah. Yeah. You're never going to play video games.
We're getting too old for it.
Never.
We may not have. We don't have the
I'll have
time.
to wait and just watch Addison play them.
Yeah.
No, you'll be like, get on my fucking way. I'll show you how it's done.
So, yeah, a couple of awesome games coming soon. And I believe you wanted to round this off. You wanted to...
I was sort of like thinking, what we're thinking of games so far this year, 2015.
Best of 2015 so far?
For me, yeah, especially with the old titles being brought back as remakes and titles that needed to be carried on, aka Final Fantasy VII Remake and the Shenmue series.
Yeah, but games so far that you've actually played.
Oh, I played.
Best game so far this year?
That I played.
Well, yeah.
How about you?
My PS4 is just a dust cover at the moment.
So far, I loved Arkham Knight. I really did. Bit disappointed in the story. Not going to go into any spoilers, so don't worry. But
We spoiled a load of movies on other video.
well, yeah. But you know, I'm a big Batman fan anyway, so that's obviously going to be. Was Dying Light this year, or was that last year?
That was last year.
Can't remember.
Or very early this year.
Either way, awesome game. You know, fantastic. And was the Resident Evil Remake HD remastered? Another fantastic game.
By Capcom.
Yeah.
Capcom with Super Ultra Turbo World Champion
What about you, Rick?
XD
I
Alpha.
think pretty much the only game I've played this year is Mortal Kombat X.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Mortal Kombat X. Yeah, awesome game.
Story mode were a bit disappointed.
That's just one thing.
Well, no, actually the story mode, I know I like the story mode, it was just very short.
It didn't seem as good as the game before. I
mean, that might be just a nostalgia thing, you know, because it was playing through Mortal Kombat, the story of Mortal Kombat 1, 2 and 3. But
Well,
it didn't seem to be as...
Mortal Kombat X kind of focused on Johnny Cage, so yeah, it was the story wasn't as good. But
Yeah, but they turned Baraka into
they brought in
a
Jason
mook.
Voorhees and the Predator, though. I mean, come on,
Yeah, but they turned Baraka into a mook.
he wasn't playable in that, was he?
I think he will be later on with DLC.
I'm not sure.
But yeah, it's been reduced to a mook.
I will say,
I do. Go on, dude.
sorry, I was just going to say, I am getting a bit sick and tired of downloadable content.
Yes.
I've got in the habit, just like the last couple of years, of if it's a game I like and I know I'm going to like, buying the season pass. And I can't tell you the amount of times I've been so disappointed.
So in other words, you paid twice as much.
I have just paid over £30 recently for the Arkham Knight
That's
season
roughly
pass.
about $50.
And we were supposed to be getting new content every month for 6 months. We got one story mode, and we're basically just getting skin packs for £30.
And then you have games like Fallout.
Yeah, but
Their expansions are worth the money.
they didn't do season passes at the time, did they?
No.
No.
it
So
was-
it seems to be the season passes where I'm getting suckered.
Yeah.
And another game, strangely enough, Warner Brothers games again, Mortal Kombat season pass. Again, you're getting classic skins and the odd character. Nothing that I could really say is worth the money. My fault for buying the season pass, but I really hope they pick it up a bit.
So my main problem with Mortal Kombat X is the fact that most people's two favourite characters, Scorpion,
Scorpion,
Sub-Zero,
Sub-Zero.
they're chapter in the story mode was just
Well,
lousy.
They took the two most popular characters and basically changed them completely. You know, Scorpion.
Now a human.
Well, yeah, and
Spoiler.
spoiler alert. And Sub-Zero, kind of an old man.
He's kind of based on his Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance look. They just added a beard, which is, no, it was just the fact that his chapter, like I say, he's part of the Mortal Kombat mythology right from the very beginning. I think he's pretty much been in every game.
I think they were trying to give room for the new characters to be developed.
Well, no, it's not so much that, because I mean, he still had a chapter.
Yeah.
It was the fact that chapter was based all in one point. It wasn't didn't add absolutely anything to the story. It was just, we're sending them on a training mission. Sub-Zero's going to be foring them up, the shit out of them, and then that's it. It's gone till the bit to end again.
I do think with Mortal Kombat, you've got to accept that your selling point is Scorpion and Sub-Zero, and you've got to...
As Street Fighters is Ryu and Ken.
Exactly, yeah. And I think you need to focus on what works.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, no. Speaking of download content, the microtransactions in Metal Gear Solid that have been spoke about.
Yes.
That's one thing that I don't know what they're going to do with that. Is it going to be like GTA?
The game I've used microtransactions in would be Assassin's Creed Unity.
Wow, what did you buy with that?
I believe I bought a weapon. I didn't use it much. It's
really...
not necessary. You don't need to use the microtransactions in it.
Is it classed as downloadable content?
Kind of, but it is microtransactions. You know, you can get stuck. It can be overly hard, and then if you pay for this special weapon, it can suddenly become very easy. I don't want it to get to a point in a game like Metal Gear Solid that basically the only way to realistically play the game properly is to have to keep paying extra. You know,
yes.
You're paying enough money for it to start with. Options of microtransactions, if you want to get, little bits of downloadable content, if you want to, that's fine. But I don't want them to take it too far.
Yeah, but say you don't have to pay for microtransactions, but we're going to charge you £70 for the game.
Yeah.
We'll get rid of all microtransactions for that game, but
at the same time, I don't think that would work either, because I think that they would just stop trying with the content.
Yeah, they need to bring back old style content where you earn to get more.
I agree.
I was going to say, into the whole thing with microtransactions is really up to you.
Sometimes, but with a lot of games, particularly mobile games, you cannot win unless you use the microtransactions.
Unless you're that skilled.
You would be talking years playing a game.
I don't play mobile games.
There's not many that I play.
Well,
but what I'm saying, I don't want it to get to a point with mainstream gaming that the only realistically way you can, play a game properly is by having to use microtransactions. Yeah. I don't think it's really happened yet, but it's a good chance.
Perfect example I've got is I play a little mobile game called Sonic Runners, made by Sonic Team. Yes, I know.
Sonic.
All right.
Sonic.
It's the only way I can do it because I'm not a big mobile gamer.
Yeah. Well, I play SimCity, and that's a swine for microtransactions. It suckered me a few times. I have spent some money on that game, and it's a mobile game, and I'm not into mobile gaming, so
neither am I. But yeah, Sega have been doing a lot of nostalgic trips on that game, and to get what you want out of it, you need these things called red rings, and you've got to.
I get that after a spicy kebab.
Or on one of your old Xboxes.
Ooh, burn.
No. But yeah.
I never got that. The red ring of death on the Xbox. I never got it on the normal Xbox. I got it
on the Elite.
On the Elite, where they said they'd fixed it.
First day, weren't it?
Yeah, I went in and traded my... it was second day. Went in and traded in my Xbox, got the Elite, took it home, and the second day when I was going to switch it on, red ring of death. I was like,
did you do the tile trick?
No, I went and took it back to shop. I went, I've got red ring of death. He went, hey? Yeah.
The tricks to fix that, and the same with the PlayStation 3, there was a yellow light you could get. the tricks to fix it they're only ever a temporary solution. They didn't solve it forever, which was kind of annoying.
Yeah.
I had it on both.
Yeah, we pull out a Mega Drive today and it's like, clunk, clunk, away you go.
All you got to do is blow in cartridges and works.
But again, there's a hell of a lot more technology in newer ones.
It's true, yeah.
Sort of like, my bloody Mega Drive used to... Yeah, it's because that was made of 2 pieces of plastic.
And a circuit board.
Yeah.
That's before they'd invented the ball.
Regardless...
I can't believe this fucking thing. All this technology in it, and so it's gone wrong. No shit.
Hey, you can put a man on the moon, but you can't fix my fucking place.
Yeah, but the thing that put the man on the moon had less computing power than an iPhone.
I don't know. I've never been to the moon.
It's made of cheese.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. I'm not that big a fan of cheese.
You're screwed if you ever do it.
So yeah, microtransactions.
Or a no-no.
So far, it's not too bad, but
Yeah.
I hope they don't take it too far.
If they're going to do anything, do it like they did in GTA. It's not going to advance you any in the game, but it's just going to add money to your account.
Yeah, that I agree with.
Yeah, that's fair enough. It doesn't take away. You've still got to earn the right to...
Well, you're talking about GTA Online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to say GTA Online. 5 has nothing to do with microtransactions. It's just the online aspect.
Well, thanks again, guys, and don't forget, if there's anything you want us to discuss, video game or movie-wise, comic book, art, anything in the bedroom, anything you like, let us know in the comments below. Yeah, that's it. And don't forget to like and subscribe and tell your friends about us.
We're lonely.
Yes. We're 3 lonely geeks because our half a geek isn't here.
John, where the fuck are you?
Well, thanks again, guys. Bye.
Toodles!
Love you.
No, you don't.